If you've never been to ConExpo, it is a massive show that's over 2.7 million square feet. That is the same amount of space as 48 NFL football fields or 36 regulation soccer fields. And because we're a leader in construction equipment design and technology, here at Volvo, we're one of the largest exhibitors at the show. Now this year, we've built a one-of-a-kind booth with not one operating arena for attendees, but actually two. And we've also built a solutions hall where customers and attendees can visit with our solutions experts to discover new ways to grow their business. So, get ready for an exclusive tour of our ConExpo 2023 booth. You'll be among the first to see it because many attendees are still making their way to the festival lot. And joining me to help me give you this personalized tour is Dave Foster. Now he's the head of brand marketing and communications for the North American region for Volvo construction equipment. So, Dave, are you ready?
We're ready.
Let's go. So Dave, this is a great place to start in this arena. And the attendees immediately see the words "Change starts here, be ready for it." Now that doesn't feel like an accident.
Absolutely not. The change starts here, be ready for it is our actual theme for the show. Our industry is changing super fast. And what we're going to be demonstrating this week in the booth is that we have the solutions to meet that change, not only today, but in the future. So this is a beautiful 6,000 square foot arena, and we've got our electric machines. So we've got a wheel loader and 2 electric excavators where folks can test operate these machines and test their skills. Also, we have our EC250 that has our short range remote control system on it. So we'll be launching that at the show. Safety is a core value for Volvo, and in some applications, it's just not safe for the operator to be in the cab. So this allows the operator to come outside the cab, but still be able to operate the machine.
Now, I know this isn't the only arena. We have another one.
We got another one.
Yeah.
You can actually operate.
Oh,
let's go see that.
I'm gonna need to try that. All right, this area is a little different, but it still looks pretty hands-on for attendees, correct?
It is, it's very hands-on. It's probably the biggest question we get is how does a diesel machine and an electric machine compare? So what we want to do is put them in the seat of an electric machine to understand what's the same and what's different. And what they're going to notice is it's quieter, there's less vibration, and what's going to be the same is it's the same power and same breakout force as your typical diesel machine. So, you know, one of the things that we're going to highlight on Thursday is when these folks come off the excavator, we're going to get their input because they're probably going to have an opinion when they go into the operating area, and then they're going to have a different opinion when they come out of the operating area. But if you're watching on the platform, you can't be here. We want to make sure you have an opportunity. So if you go to the main page on the banner, you can sign up for an operation demo at a dealer close to you. So we got 10 locations across the country where you can go sign up and actually operate. Free, no obligation. So we want to make sure that you don't just take our word for it.
Try it.
Go take the controls.
Understanding how they work is one thing, but we probably should look at charging.
Yeah, that's a question we get all the time. We got it right over here. Let's go check it out.
Check it out. Now, Dave, this area covers electric machine charging. That has to be a big area of interest right now.
That absolutely is. It's one of the biggest questions and concerns the potential customers have when buying an electric machine. But what we're highlighting here is we have 5 different charging solutions in the booth. And one of them is a beam charger. It's solar powered, and this will actually charge a machine up to 80% charge in just about an hour.
Wow.
Over our lunchtime. So under the beam we have our first electric compaction machine, the DD25. We launched it earlier this year, and then later in the week, we'll actually talk about when you can actually pre-order and when these will be available in North America.
All right, well, moving right along, we have the road products.
Let's go see them.
Let's go take a look. It seems like we have some variety here.
We do, and so back here in this part of the booth, we're going to talk about our road machinery and our infrastructure solutions. We have our SD115, so this is a single drum soil compactor, and it will have our new Co-Pilot Soil Assist 2.0, which gives folks 3 different options to use and do better compacting. We'll also have the DD128. This is our highway class double drum compactor. This compactor has compact assist as well as density direct. And then our third solution is our EWR 130. So this is a solution that's built for those jobs that are in the city, you're out on the road, need to travel faster. And also, it's got a toolbox that we're pulling in the back. It can do a lot of different jobs when you're out on the job site, especially when you're in the city or out on the highway. You can carry those tools with you.
All right, so over here we're starting to move into some larger machines, but it seems like the impact goes way beyond just being physically bigger.
It does, and what we're standing in front of is our articulated hauler truck. We actually invented this concept over 50 years ago, but what we're standing in front of, this truck is built with fossil-free steel, mainly. Not 100%, but mainly with fossil-free steel, a first for the North American market. This is the first one. And also in this area, we will have the L350H. So this is a new series machine loaded with productivity improvements, including 10% faster cycle times. And lastly, the L200H high lift. So this is a purpose-built loader for the logging industry that will be coming to North America very soon.
Now these are some pretty big machinery, but I understand we have a solutions hall?
We do. These machines don't work well without the services, so let's go check them out.
Let's take a look. All right, so Dave, I have been eager to get to the solutions hall because there are some game-changing conversations taking place right here. Am I right?
You are right. There's going to be some great conversations in here. I'm looking forward to your more in-depth tour that you're going to do with Jenny. But what we want to talk about in this solutions hall really is how do we make that operator, that machine, and that job site more efficient, more productive. So what we're going to do is highlight a number of different things, whether it's our advanced telematics with Active Care Direct, we have connected maps, we have loadout services, task manager. Can't forget our friends at Volvo Financial Services. But that's not it. You saw those. You want to operate one of those.
I do.
We have 3 simulators. So these will actually replicate a truck, a wheel loader, and an excavator. We use this for training. Our dealers use it for training. It's a great way to make every operator your best operator. What you're not seeing is on the other side of the wall, which is our Volvo brand shop. Online, if you want some of our gear, you can go to volvobrandshop.com.
So this feels like there's a lot more going on here than just construction equipment. This is a bigger presence.
You're exactly right. Volvo CE is part of a larger Volvo group. So what we're standing in is the Volvo Penta area. They make marine and industrial engines. And so we've got 5 examples of their offerings and solutions in our booth, including an electric drive system. We also have Volvo Financial Services. It's going to be throughout our booth. And then we also have Volvo Truck. We have a vocational heavy-duty dump truck in our booth. Also in our booth, we have some of our sister companies. So we have Rockback Trucks. So we have a couple of trucks in the back. And we also have SDLG wheel loaders in the booth. This is truly a Volvo Group experience here in the festival lot.
Okay, Dave, this is where it gets really interesting, or more interesting. There are a lot of fun things here, you
Absolutely.
have to admit.
I do, and this is super exciting. So what we have here is a World Rallycross car. It's electric. So it goes with the theme that we're talking about here in the booth. We had an opportunity in 2022 to partner with the World Rallycross organization, the FIA, on a new series that they were kicking off with electric cars. So as we're going along our electric journey, we decided to partner with them as they go along their electric journey. We are actually the track building sponsor for the World Rallycross series, and our dealers and our suppliers have partnered up, and they're actually sponsoring a team in the World Rallycross Electric Series. So we're going to actually have Nicholas, one of our drivers, is going to be here, and we're also going to have a mechanic here. And so I'm excited because you're going to talk to him later on this week about what it's like to drive an electric car and what's it like to work on an electric car. You know that this car goes 0 to 60 faster than an F1 car. Super, super fast.
Really?
So something you can talk to Nicholas about later this week.
All right, so it looks like we're coming around the final turn here. What's behind us?
Well, we are. So this around the corner is a couple of different areas. The first one is our excavator area. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go back and watch our unveiling of our new F-Series excavator. We also have two other excavators in this area. So we have our ECR 355, which has our new Copilot 2.0 system on it. And we also have our very exciting EC230 electric. So this is our first electric machine in the larger class of excavators. So we're actually piloting these machines in Europe as we speak, and then we're going to actually be piloting these in North America throughout 2023, and they'll be available for purchase sometime in 2024. We also have, around the very end of the booth, is our area, which is our concepts. So these things, you'll notice, are green. So these are concept machines where we're actually testing new technologies, new ideas. So the first is our hydrogen electric articulated truck. We refer to her as E-Charlize. It's not always about the guys. So this will be something that we're actually testing now in our factory. Not all of our solutions is all battery electric. So there's all kinds of different sustainable power solutions that we're testing. We also have our LX03, which is our autonomous electric wheel loader. So this is something that was born out of our partnership with Lego, of all things, where we actually had some kids design what they thought the future of wheel loaders would look like. We turned it into a real life concept. You may not ever see these machines painted yellow, but you will certainly see those technologies sprinkled throughout these machines in the booth.
Wow, this really is a massive booth with a lot of machines and services for attendees and our audiences here to explore. And many of the products that you saw during this tour will be on our own sessions in the virtual event. So be sure to check out the full schedule. And now that you've seen a lot of the new products and technologies in the booth, where do you think the industry is headed? And how can these machines and solutions get businesses where they need to be? Well, we have the answer to those questions and so much more. Up next, Volvo executives will share the big picture perspective on what's coming for the construction and mining industry. And to prepare our customers for that change, Volvo is leading the way, so stick around.